Hello, Aquarians. How you guys doing? Welcome. For those of you that are just getting and seeing my channel for a first time, thank you for popping in. I appreciate it. And I hope something resonates with you that you'll want to either subscribe or share with your friends, that kind of a thing. And for those of you returning, thank you so much. And if you've subscribed, I appreciate it. You have no idea. I appreciate it immensely. I appreciate you guys immensely. And I hope that this all helps you guys. All right, so let's get started. This is for the week of February 8th through the 14th. A lot is going on for you guys. If you watched any of the other videos, you probably have seen that this is a packed week with we're leaving the full moon to the new moon. Full moon is already gone, but the energies are still there. But the new moon is on the 11th. And for those of you that follow the Chinese New Year, Happy New Year. It is Chinese New Year on the 12th. And then we have the Valentine's Day on the 14th. Some of us have partners, some don't, which is okay, because that's why I said, if you love yourself first, then all the rest comes naturally. So we're going to see what all the energies. We also have with not only the moon, there's several planets. Hang on a second. I'm asking if he wants all four. Yeah. Okay. So there's several planets that are going to be squared and in conjunction. So this is definitely going to be an interesting week for everybody. All right. So let's get started. So what I'm doing this week, guys, is hang on a sec. Getting downloads. Okay, so the main card that I'm pulling is the first card is the past. It goes past, present, and future. So past is about the decisions you've made, how you're making your decisions and your choices. He wants to focus in on that this week. Not quite sure what's going on, but the thing is, it's also this first card out is about power and strength. So not all of us have the power, or we're at different levels of power and strength that we can actually do things or make decisions on how we do things. Some people are a little bit weaker than others. Some people are not. And it all just depends on what our past and how we started our foundation or our boundaries from. A lot of the times it's the way that we are trained as a child from our parents, and those parents from their ancestors, or grandparents, great-grandparents, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so this is how you have made your decisions, maybe getting a little bit more strength in how you're making your decisions on a spiritual level rather than a earth level mindset. So the current energies for the week. So he has me wanting to do 2. Oh, by the way, that is also the numerology of the number 6, which is about harmony improvement. So creating harmony, creating improvement. So having a little bit more strength in certain areas may improve your life. Maybe backing away. Sometimes people are a little bit too strong and aggressive rather than assertive, and backing that strength away. So that is about the past decisions and choices. So the current energies is the cow, and he wanted 2 cards, so I'll go with it. The cow and perception. So the cow is about nourishment, abundance, asking, and receiving. So for whatever reason, he has these 2 cards together, and these are the current energies for this week, which it's interesting because the cow is about abundance, and the abundance is the new moon. So when we get into the new moon, it's an Aquarian moon, so we're moving forward. But in a new moon, we are to create abundance. Sometimes it depends on how we go about it from our past, if we create that or if we actually are pushing it away and we don't even know it. Okay, so that is the current energy. Are you creating abundance? Are you actually nourishing your brain, refueling your brain, teaching your brain new things, and asking and receiving for what you need, and ask for what somebody else may need? Especially if this is love month, so this is mating season for humans. So it is like during the February, late actually it works middle February to April. But the thing is, are you asking and receiving? Are you, and it doesn't mean sexually, it means like, am I making you happy? Am I giving you everything that you need to flourish and to grow and be abundant in your life? You don't ask about yours, because that should be second. I mean, we should be important to ourselves, but however, we're supposed to be a giving creature. And then they should also be giving back. So it's a give and take. So, and this is actually a transformation. This is the future energy transformation. This is a forward moving energy. And the butterfly is all about beautiful, but the butterfly is also about transformation. And that can be really, really an awesome thing for somebody. It can be a very scary thing for somebody, especially if you haven't had the strength in your past to make your own decision. You've been either codependent, somebody's codependent out there, and wanting somebody else to make these decisions, which is interesting because the cow is the number 2, which is about bringing something together, a partnership, and the number 6 for perception, which again is improvement. So the numerology on there for these cards, okay? And then you also have for your future potential and ambition. So that is about moving forward. That's a forward movement energy. That is an uplifting energy. That's not a destructive energy. This is a beautiful energy. It's a light energy. For those who are light workers, you know, I don't know. Somebody calls me a light worker. I don't, for some reason, like that word. I just don't. I would call it rather energy worker. Something. All right, so let's see what the divine has to say through the cards. But this power and strength energy sort of disturbs me a little bit for somebody because never noticed that before. But it disturbs me a little bit because sometimes when we overpower or we try to take control, then we miss out on our rewards. Wow, that was the first card out last time. So King of Pentacles, or was that this? Two times before. I think that was on Libras. So King of Pentacles, somebody's very earth-based, completely earth-based. And it is also, too, about getting your rest, physical. So the divine's saying that, remember, I work in 2 dimensions. And I'm like, yeah, I know that. But the thing about 2 dimensions and what I mean by that is spirit, and you should be also working in 2 dimensions, what you can see and what you can't see. But the divine does most of his work in what he can't see, or what we can't see, put it that way. So a lot of the things that are earthly is what we can see. That's just earthbound stuff. But the thing that we cannot see is love and trust and righteousness and those kind of things. That's what he works in. All right. So sometimes if we are trying to control, he can't do that work. He can't work to build us, to improve us, to bring us up in our progress and our improvement, to bring harmony. That's this week, bringing improvement and harmony. Where are you bringing improvement and harmony to you? Or are you trying to bring improvement and harmony to somebody else? But be careful, because if you don't have it, you can't teach it. That's the problem. A lot of people, and there's even coaches and inspirational coaches and mentors and everything out there, or motivational speakers out there, that they'll talk and teach, but they don't walk the walk. If you ever watch me in my life, I walk the walk. And if I ever stop walking the walk, I better stop teaching, because that is just not the way to do it. But whatever this is, somebody's trying to get some rest. It's coming very slowly. However, you're moving into something that's a little bit more quicker. There is something coming that is going to have you want to move a little bit quicker. I don't know who that is for. Again, you've got to be careful, because this is not only about the asking and receiving. This is also about this week. Then that's what they're wanting me to focus in on, is the asking and receiving. Remember, whatever it is, whether you're asking, it's your perception. It might not be theirs. So if you say, hey, do you like the movies? And they're like, you got to listen to the body language. So they're like, yeah, it's okay. You know, it's like, okay, well, let's go to the movies then. And in reality, if you would have really paid attention, they may not like the movies. And there might be a reason why. Well, let me dig a little bit deeper. What is it about movies you don't like? Oh, well, that makes all sense now. You got to look at somebody else's perception when asking and receiving. This is really, really important. I teach this in my communication coaching, because if you begin to not look at the other person's perception first, you're going to have more communication problems, because you already know yours, right? But you don't know what the other person's thinking. Same with expectations. When you have your expectation and you meet somebody else's reality and it doesn't match up, what do you have? Frustration, anger, hurt, blah, 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 blah. All right. So, yeah. Okay, so let's see where we're going with this. Somebody doesn't have the strength to ask. Somebody doesn't have the strength to receive. Receiving was extremely hard for me, because I was taught that if I received something, there was always an attachment to it, that there was always something by the person or persons. It's like, okay, then you want something. What do you want? And you know where that started from? From my childhood. From my childhood. I don't even remember when it started, because the trauma has left my consciousness, but it's in my subconscious. However, the thing is that when I was being sexually abused or verbally abused or emotionally abused, that is where that link came from. So it took me years and years and years, almost into my 50s, to actually release that, saying that, you know what, just because somebody wants to give me something, doesn't mean there's an attachment or a consequence or a condition. That is the word. Thank you. A condition. Okay, so we have got the Five of Pentacles next and the Justice in reverse. So somebody just doesn't feel like it's fair. Maybe they're having that feeling of there needs to be a condition to asking or receiving or something in that nature. And that it's a very slow moving process for you to actually change your mindset. But remember, your perception may be tainted or warped just a little. Most people's are, because we're all sort of a broken creature, but we want to better and improve our lives. And that's what this week is all about, improving our lives and being better in our lives and that kind of a thing. So let's see what else we've got here, because we are in a transformation process. This is a transformation week for you guys, from the old moon to the new moon. Now, it could also be in your relationship. Yeah. This is a spiritual week for everybody. I'll tell you right now. Every single sign. Hierophant is the card for the year 2021, but is also the card for today for you guys, for Aquarius. The thing is with this, it is a spiritual look at yourself. Where is it coming from? Is it coming from your perception? Is it coming from more spiritual? Is it coming more earth? That kind of a thing. So you have to really sort of ask yourself some pretty deep questions to be improved, to get your progress, and to get from the cocoon to the butterfly. We have to do that, all right? Because that's where it's going to go. That's where your motivation and your potential and your ambition is going to grow in February, March, April. You guys are going to blossom. It's like a flower. It's like a tulip. It's coming up out of the ground. It grows that little thing, and then all of a sudden it begins to open. I'm not a tulip person, but it's sort of, I saw a tulip. I don't know why. Maybe somebody loves tulips. All right. So let's see. So this is a spiritual time. This is a spiritual growth time for you guys. And I think really, honestly, I feel really bad that that is not uploaded. Makes me so mad. I'm learning to edit, and I don't. I used to be edit, and I used to take production and do editing for cable TV and stuff, but it is so night and day now. Everything is computerized, and so I'm having a trouble editing. So I have to have a friend come over and help me edit. So because he has a channel that's exploding. I'm like, I need help. So anyway, so we are looking at the past. Somebody is definitely looking at the past. They are wanting to move forward. They are wanting to change. They are wanting to, begin to have that little cocoon break open. However, if you keep looking at the past, you can't do that, honey. You can't. You got to leave it there. You just got to leave it there. And here's the thing. You got these two cards back to back. Where's your trust? Where's your anchor? Oh my gosh, that was in that video. You got to watch the video because you got to learn where your anchor is. And that'll be posted up. Again, please subscribe and hit the bell, and you'll know when that video is up. I'm going to work really hard to get it in today. But the thing is, you have to watch that video because a lot of this has to do where your anchor is, your foundation. And that will give you some really, really good power, good strength to be able to overcome anything. Anything. I'm not joking. I've been there. I've been a whole different person before. Oh, wow. All right. Yes, it will bring you everything. See, I can't make this up. I don't know how it works, but I love him. I love him so much. And the Ten of Cups, for those of you who don't know that are brand new, the Ten of Cups is the ultimate card of love and joy and abundance and everything that you wanted and dreamt for. And it's the number 10. It's completion. It's going to happen. This is the love month. So we have love. We have the 10 of, I'm trying to hold it so the light doesn't hit it. Funny. So we have the 10 of cups. We have 2 of cups. And then we have your world is going to be rocked. So what that means is that these two that are coming together, or maybe there could be just friends. This could be a partnership. This could be whatever it is. What it is this unity that is coming together, whether it's work, love, friendship. It's probably not family. But the thing is, yeah, we don't want kissing cousins kind of thing. But the thing is that it is an equal partnership. It is very, very good feeling for both. And it scares somebody to death. Because it's going to rock your world. It is going to change your world. And maybe they'll propose this month. Maybe they'll want to ask you to go to the next level from being friends to a boyfriend, girlfriend kind of a situation. Maybe they're going to ask you, something of that nature, because these are all together. I can't make this up. The only thing that I'm going to say for you, Aquarians, is you got to let go of the past. Have trust in the divine's process. Have trust in a spiritual process. Let those high vibrational energies come through and forget about these. Look, don't poo-poo it. Don't sabotage it. Well, it could go wrong. Oh, well, it's probably too good to be true. Oh, it's not going to last. Oh, that's what needs to go. And that's where you're going to need your strength. And that's where you're going to need your communication in your decisions and everything that you're doing right now. And that's why that video is so important, and it's not up yet, is in your asking and your decision making of what you're asking and receiving. You have to ask. You got to do. If you're a woman and guys can't read your mind, you got to ask. Well, why do I ask? He should know. No, he doesn't. I don't care if he's 20 years old or if he's 100 years old. No, he doesn't. Now, the 100-year-old might have a little bit more wisdom because he's been with a lot of women that have told him, so he might know, but most likely still doesn't know because you're a new person. And you're transforming and growing and improving your life, and you're bringing your life to abundance, potential, ambition, growth, and blah, blah, blah. Because you started out with everything which you want. So manifest it. Be that law of attraction. Go for it. All right. Let's see what the new moon has to say for you in this right now. Excuse me. All right. So let's see what the new moon energies for Aquarians, please, for the week of February 8th through the 14th, please. Yes. Yes. Okay. New moon energies. Remember, it's an Aquarian energy. It's a forward movement energy. This energy with the planets, I'm not going to go into the new moon reading yet, but remember that it is like a laser point. It's beginning to focus even more. So there's something coming that it's going to need more focus, more attention, because you're going to need to be listening to the details of that. And the magic stream, it's coming together. The magic stream is about the dots and dots connecting, something growing, something being beautiful, something to change your world, to transform your world. Trying to do this. It's going to transform your life. It's complete transformation. I don't know what it is, but you are going to have to leave that past behind. Be a new you. Just like my book back there. A new you. Be a new you. All right. This is your energy for the 8th through the 14th, Valentine's Day. For all of you guys out there that are lovers and love to celebrate that, I wish you lots of love. For those new mooners, come and see me on the 11 at 11 o'clock a.m. And that's Pacific Standard Time. And then, too, don't forget, I will be posting. There's actually a posting now about Is It Really Love? And your spiritual awakening to that. And then there will be also that other one uploaded. So please like, share, subscribe, and hit the bell so that you can see when that's loaded up, because I deeply apologize. It should have been, but I left out the audio. Take care, you guys. We will see you soon. Bye-bye.